someone you love and
Okay.
someone who can take care of you in your lifetime. I think it's a no because I literally stand for the saying that I date to marry.
For me, the role of the husband is to, especially, most importantly, to love his wife.
Would you kiss and hug and give him a massage?
Yeah.
Would you sign the prenuptial agreement?
Maybe differs from our culture because most of the wives are just stay at home.
Would you consider yourself submissive?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Filipino TV. Now, before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I do them and finish them. But yeah, guys, I have a good one for you today. This is another installation and another reaction video. And this video is from Filipina P. And it's titled Filipinas Looking for Husbands. What do they have to offer in return? Now, I want to see what they have to offer in return and see what these girls say, and also give you guys my input. And I'm going to continue doing these. Also, pretty soon I'm going to have I've been doing them already, but I'm going to have videos checking out apartments, condos. Also, I'm going to have other installations where I'm interviewing expats. You guys already seen those. So I'm going to add many different things to the channel to keep you guys guessing what's happening next. But it's all going to be content you want to see. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hi folks, the Filipina P here. And today I'll be asking local women to define the role of a man as they see it and what they expect out of a relationship, as well as what they provide in return. Now, I've often talked about the good qualities of Filipinas and how we can make excellent mates. But there's one issue in particular that you might not see eye to eye on, and it can cause a lot of problems. I think you'll spot it right away, but let's talk about it after you listen to the interviews. What's the role of a husband?
For me, I think husband is the one who work for the family because that's what we call ama ng tahanan. So he is the one who will pay for the bills, love her, love his.
I gotta say this, guys. I gotta be realistic. Most Filipinas are used to doing extra and they don't mind it, right? Let me explain. In most households, from what I know, from Filipinas I know, right? They usually have a job. They provide an income. Also, on top of that, they still handle the cooking and the cleaning and remain submissive. Let me explain, right? You won't find women, for the most part, saying, "Oh, I don't want to cook and clean for you no more." And also, I'll let you know, a lot of women have maids, right? It's easy to afford a maid because a maid in the Philippines will cost you around 10,000. And by 10,000, I mean 10,000 pesos, $200. So for $200, you can have a maid literally cleaning your home, washing clothes, even hand washing clothes, whatever you want them to do for $200. So a lot of Filipino households, not every Filipino, a lot of people do have maids, and that's a known job here. But for the most part, women work, but still you can find women that see things this way and will choose to stay home and just cook and clean. And I actually reacted to one the other day, but let me get into this.
Wife and especially his kids.
Okay, so the husband is the main provider of the family.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the duty of a wife?
The wife is the one who will take care of her kids and her husband.
Okay, so the wife is basically the one taking care of the household and the kids, and of course the husband first.
Yes.
The husband first. Okay. If the husband is the main provider, should the wife help as well to pay the bills?
I think it's a no.
It's a no. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, for you, should be just the guy, and the wife should just stay at home.
Yeah.
And take care of the house.
Yes.
And the kids.
Yeah.
Who comes first, your husband or your family?
I think it's my family because my family is the one who look for you before your husband. So
Okay.
I think it's my family.
Okay, so but then again, it says in the Bible, cleave onto your husband, leave your family and cleave onto your husband and become one flesh.
I think I can't leave my family for my husband, and I can't
You think you better be. But good answer. Good answer. She was on the fence a little bit right there, but that was a good answer.
leave my husband for my family. So it's just mutual.
Mutual. What if they don't get along? Who's gonna be?
It's their problem.
It's their problem.
Not mine anymore.
Okay, so even if they don't like each other,
They should
Well, Filipino people, she's like, what are you gonna say for that, huh? What's your answer, huh?
bond together. For me, if they really love me, then they should bond, diba?
who gets to make the tough decisions?
I think it's the husband.
The husband.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's the main provider.
Okay, so
Good question.
you'd be submissive to your husband?
She got stuck.
I think yes.
I think yes.
That's a good question. That was the same thing I said. Like, you can get a maid or a nurse for an inexpensive price, and the woman wouldn't have to do it. But in a lot of cases, because I know of families that do it, in my wife's family, right? The wife will still cook and clean, but they'll have someone to take care of things for the house, cooking, not cooking mostly, but mostly cleaning, other duties. Of course, she still likes to clean and cook as well because she has it in her. For the most part, Filipinos have it in them. But let me let her finish.
Benefit does a man get from being married? What are the advantages?
It is there is someone or somebody who can take care of them.
Okay.
That's the concise and precise answer I can tell.
Concise and precise answer, someone that can take care of him.
Yeah.
What if he just hires a nurse? He doesn't need a wife. He doesn't have to marry the nurse. No comment. Okay.
For me, people get married because it's their choice, and like their mindset is like, when I get older, I have someone who can look for me, especially when you have a kids.
Okay, so someone to grow old with, or
With someone you love, and
okay,
someone who can take care of you in
okay.
your lifetime.
I like her.
So it's really like till death do us part.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, it's like a lifetime partnership.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What if you
And I gotta say this, like, for the most part, that's most Filipinos, right? The only way guys get away with playing around is by lying or being open and honest. And you may find a Filipina that's for that, but for the most part, especially if she doesn't date foreigners, usually she's not gonna be okay with that.
meet the perfect guy? He's like the man of your dreams. He's perfect in every way, but he doesn't want to marry you. Would it be okay that you just, just together without the paper?
I think it's a no, because I literally stand for the saying that I date to marry.
I want something feminine and delicate.
You date to marry, so that's the qualifications. You don't want to sleep around. You don't want to date a lot of
Yeah.
people. You want to date that guy that will be your husband
Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So, Mika, what's the role of the husband?
For me, the role of the husband is to, especially, most importantly, to love his wife. Also, to provide the needs.
To provide.
And also the wants of the wife.
Oh, what are your needs and wants? Are they expensive? Is it gonna be an expensive one? Wants?
I am a person that is not very materialistic, and I appreciate small things. I appreciate small things coming from, especially from my loved ones. Even if like that's just like a cheap ones, that's okay. At least it comes from the heart.
Yeah, it's the gesture, right? Okay. What about the wife? What's the duty of a wife?
For me, as a
Future wife. Yeah, as a future wife.
as a future wife, my role is to take care of the kids, especially, and to be the what do you call it, the light of the house.
What about your husband? Would you still take care of him if you're gonna? You just said kids, eh?
Yes, I would also take care of my husband, love him, and then when he comes after work, I will.
You will. You're gonna hold the lumber.
No,
Yeah, she's looking forward to it. You see that smile? Yes. She's so sure. I would do more.
No.
I will ask him if how's his day? Is it how's his work? Is it like
Man, it's wild. Like you guys would have to experience it and be over here to believe it, right? Most Filipinos want to be married. When they grow up, they see that. They see their mother and father together, even if their mother and father is not together. Depending on where they're at and what they see. Say they may see their aunts and uncles still together. They may see their grandmother, grandfather. For the most part, everyone in the home has someone. I tell you right now, my Filipino family, right? There's tons of people with husbands, wives. That's all you see. Even the younger ones coming up, they're like 19, 20, 30. They're being locked down by mid-20s. Locked down, have like 2, 3 kids. That's why sometimes guys come here. I've had guys that come here and say, man, I can't. All I see in the street is women and men holding hands. Everyone's booed up. That's the kind of society it is.
stressful or like that?
Would you kiss and hug and give him a massage?
Yes.
Yes. Future husband, if you're watching this, you're gonna be in for a surprise, Charas. You're gonna be a lucky guy. Why should people get married?
For me, people should get married because being into marriage is a lifetime, and being with someone love the most is a lifetime. So without marriage, you cannot experience true love.
Okay, so it has to have
A marriage.
a marriage. Okay.
You know what she said? She said that's the characteristics of a woman. She didn't even say as a person. She said as a woman, it's to give. And a lot of women here feel that way.
What benefits does a man get from being married? Yeah. I can't think of any either. No. Next question. Why should a man pick you instead of other girls?
I am a person who is very helpful, and I put others first before myself, and that's the main reason why man should choose me, because that characteristics of a woman is very call this
Rare?
yeah, rare.
Catch! Okay.
Rare.
What if you met the perfect guy, but the problem is he doesn't want to marry you. He doesn't believe in marriage. He just wants to be with you forever and ever and ever. Amen.
In that case, if a man doesn't believe in marriage or doesn't want to be tied up in a real life situation, I would literally force him. Force him. No, I will just.
What are you gonna do?
No, I will just explain the advantages, the disadvantages.
And guys, there's a lot of people here that do that in the Philippines. It's like, it's not quite the West, but it's happening. It's becoming very modern. You have a lot of people that are saying, I don't want to be married, right? But is it for the most part? I would say I have to look at statistics to show you guys. But let me keep on.
Of being married and
But what are the advantages of being married? See, he's so perfect. Why do you need the marriage? Oh, okay. Let's see. You guys can pretend being married without signing the paper. You can wear your gown. You can have a big feast. You can invite the lazy uncle, the chismosa tita to eat at your wedding. All expense paid, but it's just for a show. And you guys aren't really signing the paper that you really are married. You really are married to each other, but he's there with you for the rest of his life.
no.
Oh, that was a great answer. I like how she spun that to throw her off a little bit, right? She said no. I'm shocked. I'm not shocked, actually.
What else should I even offer? Okay, so you're gonna force him
Yeah.
by hook or by crook.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to marry me too. Okay, okay. Marriage is very important. I gotcha. You really want to get married, huh? Okay, so what if he asks you to sign a prenuptial agreement? Would you sign the prenuptial agreement?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You won't have any problem. You're gonna be okay signing the prenup. You're not gonna throw tantrums like you don't
No.
love me, you don't trust me.
No.
No. You'll understand why he's doing that,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the role of a husband?
For me, the role of the husband is to support the family financially, the needs of the families in terms of food, money, and especially the educational support for.
wow. You see that, y'all? She knows, like, deep down, if that's gonna get her the man she really wants, she's all for that. And you know what it is? A lot of Filipinas, they understand what's happening in the world. They're modern, but are they modern women? Not necessarily. Not really, not at all. You do have people that are very modern and they're sprinkled all over. They're in the province, they're everywhere. You never know what you're getting anywhere in the world. So you have to make sure you do little things to double check and see if she's for the games or is she not. Right? I did it with my wife when I first met her. I was willing to lose it all. I had certain tests I threw out there and it worked for me. It may not work for some of you guys, but I was that willing to make sure I was getting the right one.
His children.
Okay, so the main provider of the family.
Yeah.
Okay, someone who could hunt and bring
Yes.
the meat to the family. What about the wife? What's the duty of a wife?
Basically, as Filipino, I observe that wives are just basically at home, taking good care of the children, preparing their food, preparing their children and her husband's food for their daily lives, and washing clothes, like household chores mostly.
And is it okay? Is it not frowned upon here? Because sometimes in the West, women say that's beneath them.
Yeah, but maybe differs from our culture because most of the wives are just stay at home.
But it's not really bad. It's fairly common to see
No,
a
because-
wife staying
yeah.
at home.
Because it's helping each other as family.
Exactly. Who comes first? Your family, your parents, your siblings, or your husband?
In a case when I already have my husband, maybe I will prioritize my husband, but it doesn't mean that I will leave my family.
Right.
It is important to pick or to have a husband that could understand the closeness of us Filipino when it comes to our parents.
Right answer. That was the perfect answer. In case that I already have a husband, I will prioritize my husband. I think she's about to say if he's a boyfriend, no. Which is perfect answer. That's what she would say. Yeah, and also if she would have said if his boyfriend, no, she would have been wrong. So I got to backtrack my steps. That would have been dead wrong because how is a man going to know if she is qualified to be a wife if she doesn't do that with him?
They know how to respect, and they also love our parents the way we love them as their
Right.
personal child.
Okay. What if they don't get along? What would happen?
I can't pick, and I will not pick a husband that will not love my parents. From the very start, it's my parents that was there for me. Then I will pick a partner that will not love them. It's very unfair for them. At the end of the day, I still have my parents, and I will support them even if I'm outside the country.
You want to be married in the future?
Of course, I would like to have a partner that would take good care of me, that would understand me, and to help me decide my decisions in life.
What if you met the dream guy of your life? He's so perfect, except he doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't want to marry you.
Marriage is just, for me, it's just a paper, and if he's loyal and very faithful to you,
Yeah.
there's no reason that he would leave you because he
Right.
loves you. Like
Exactly.
you're the one.
Oh, so see, she didn't believe in marriage. So I want to see what this next girl says.
In your opinion, what's the role of a husband?
The role of a husband is to take responsibilities of a household, because he must be the one to to lead the family, and of course to be the leader in the household.
Follow the leader.
Yeah,
Okay, the leader of
yeah.
the household. Okay, so he's the head. Okay. What about the wife? What's her duty?
The duty of a wife is to give light of a household. Means she will be the one to take care of the kids if there is. Of course, she will be the one to take care of her husband.
Ooh, take care of the husband.
Of course, she's
It's like they all know that's what the wife is for, right? To be the light, and it's true.
responsible for cooking, cleaning, and everything. So
What about you? Would you be okay to be, a stay-at-home mom or wife?
if it's his will to want me to stay at home, then I would.
If it's his will, would you consider yourself submissive?
a little.
A little. Why do you giggle? It's a little. I'm a little submissive. Do you want your husband to lead? Like to be the leader of the
Yeah,
relationship?
of course.
Okay. Would you sign a prenuptial agreement?
Yeah.
Why?
It's actually me as a girl. I don't wanna marry someone because there are different misconceptions about getting married, just because, especially if that guy for example, if that guy is already stable.
Right.
People would say, she will just marry that because of money.
Right.
And besides of that, I also wanted to get married just to protect protect something in that guy. What he had and what I had, because we cannot say that marriage is perfect.
Right.
So
that way too, you can prove to him that you're not just
after his money or something.
Exactly. I don't know why girls are so kind of upset when the guy is talking.
Many girls would be upset.
I know. It's like it's also protecting your interest in the.
And of course, you're gonna know if that your interest is really love.
Yes, exactly.
Or something else.
And also, if you're marrying him for the rest of your life, then what's the problem, right?
Guys, I'm going to end it right there. But what you're saying is the true heart of a Filipino, right? Most Filipinos, for the most part, that's what I was saying to guys that get taken advantage of online, right? A Filipina online, a lot of times, they're looking for money. So if you're dating online, don't give it, right? And if you meet a woman in person and she brings up money, she's not a true Filipina. For the most part, Filipinos you meet, they take it offensive. They work hard for their money. They get offended when you say, or it comes across like they want to use you for your money. They don't like that, right? That's why some Filipinas won't date foreigners. People will look at them and say, "Oh, you want to get the foreigner for his money," and look at him in a bad way, and they don't want to deal with that. But yeah, guys, you're seeing it right here. I say you're a guy that wants to know how it is to be with a Filipina. Only way to know is to come get yourself one, right? Come get yourself one and see for yourself that it's the right thing. And I'm sure you will not be disappointed. You'll be extremely happy because she'll do those little things for you that you're not used to. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'm sure you guys are already subscribed to Filipina P. So be sure to go over there and show some love as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and also to click that notification bell to make sure you get on my content as soon as I release it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next video.